know? What do you know? It's showtime. Happy Wednesday night, family. It's time for another episode of a Raw Talk.
Yay, oh yay, 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 yay. No, I'm not perfect, no. I made my mistakes, no.
Yes, babies, it's that time. It's showtime. Girlfriend Peggy, what you doing over there?
Hey,
You almost out the building. We almost can't see you. There you go. There her. There she is. Yes, ma'am.
whew. How are you doing tonight?
Fine, thank you.
Beautiful.
Fine, thank you, baby. Yes.
It's a little hot in here. I think I'll use my glam fan. Let's see.
Work it out.
Let me see.
All right, the button is on the side. It's on the side.
There it is.
There it is.
Let me see if I can get in the screen.
You did.
Now you tell them what it is.
It's the Glam Fan from JillionaireGirlsClub.com. This beautiful fan comes in 3 luscious colors, a pink, white, or black. It has 3 settings and you charge it via USB. It is compact, it is pretty, it is sexy, it is cute. And you can even add your own scent to it because that little pad on the side that Peggy is showing right there is where you can put your special scent pad. So it is fabulous and it'll keep you nice and cool. You can set it on your desk. You can set it down anywhere. It'll stay right there. Or when you're in the club or when you're at church or when you're anywhere or everywhere where you're hot and you need your own personal air conditioning, then you do it with the Glam Fan because we are glamorous. We are glamorous. We don't want to do like this the whole time. Listen, this is played out.
Why do that when you can do this?
Why do that when you can do that? Why do this? Why do this when you can do that? And you can get your own Glam Fan from JillionaireGirlsClub.com. That's beautiful, girlfriend Peggy. I'm going to have to get you a black one.
Okay. This is beautiful. Thank you so much.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Those three speeds really work well. It's the low, medium, and the high speed.
Yes.
And the high gets it. Definitely.
Definitely. I agree. For sure. So that's beautiful. Thank you. Queen, you outdid every week you outdo yourself with your head wraps. And I just love how tall and full this one is. So people have to guess, what did Peggy use to wrap her hair this week? Let me see. Is it a dress, girlfriend Peggy? Is it a blouse?
Not really a blouse, but
it's a shirt.
It's a top. It's 2.
Okay, it's 2 tops.
2 tops. This
it's a combination.
Here. This red, black, and green. That's one. That's the base. And then I took another one and I pulled it around. It's like 3D. It's like kind of,
It is.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It is.
It's busy. It's so busy. I didn't put jewels on it tonight. I didn't put a brooch. I didn't put jewels or nothing like that on it because it's so busy by itself. It's so busy by itself. I'm trying to get situated here still.
Yeah, get situated, honey.
Yeah.
But it is some kind of fabulous. It really is.
you.
It is gorgeous. It is beautiful.
Thank you.
Queen. And I see instead of putting the jewels on your head wrap, you just put them on your neck. One
Yes.
time for the queen. Yes, queen.
Yes, I thought that was a pretty necklace.
I think so too. Is it a necklace? Is it because I know you take stuff and repurpose it. It could be a belt.
Yeah, no, it's a choker.
Okay.
It's a choker.
Yes. And just know for the record that girlfriend Peggy loves chokers. I can't wear a choker. I barely wear a necklace, but she loves them. She likes to have stuff tight around her neck. That's the S&M in her.
That's right.
Yep, that's the sadomasochist that lives inside of her.
I like to wear, yeah, it is, I guess.
Most definitely. But it is absolutely gorgeous. I'm telling you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And you know what? One day we're going to have to, because if you film you doing it, actually creating it, because you do it based on what? How much material is, where it falls, what happens? Yeah,
I just like I say, fold it a certain way. Start just wrapping it from the front to the back, or the back to the front. Then, like I say, I may layer it and get a second item as well if I don't feel like it's full enough or it's big. I like it boofy and big. Some people may not like them that big. They like little tiny knots, just cute and quaint. But I'm a big girl. I like to do things, big. I mean, you're gonna see me anyway, so hey, you might as well see all this. So I feel my face is big enough, my body's big enough to carry this off. And so I may take 2. I'm gonna try 3 items, so like I said, I just experiment with different things and different materials and just have fun with it. And if I don't like it, you can always just start all over again. It's no getting it wrong. You just keep doing it until you get it right. You just have to be creative with it when you get a look. Yeah, know that's the look. This is the one I like. You know what I'm saying? Because you're never gonna get exactly the same 2 times over. No. That's the nature of the beast. And so, but it is absolutely fantabulous tonight. You outdid yourself tonight, baby. Thank you. Yes, you did. Yes, indeed. Want to welcome our original Raw Talker in the building. Sean White in the building. He is so funny. How's Sean doing tonight? He seemed to be doing fine. He said you got him wearing pants on his head. He walking around looking like the Taliban. Yeah. With some boxers on his head. Yep. Because you never know what girlfriend Peggy is going to do. It might be a pair of pants. It might be a scarf. It might be a top. It might be a dress. It might be a combination of all of those. Let me tell you something. Girlfriend Peggy will get a pair of curtains. Yeah. I got a beautiful shower curtain. I think I'm gonna put this shower curtain on next week. Okay. Black and white elephant. And I can, as a matter of fact, I probably should show that it is a shower curtain so that you guys believe me when you actually see it on my head. Because, they can say, that's just a long piece of fabric. It's not a shirt. It's not a dress. She lying. But like I said, I have no reason to come on here and lie. It is what it is. And like I say, I'm just being creative. So let me show the shower curtain. Okay. Did my booty come up in the screen? I hope not. No, it did not. I bent over, so I was like, oops. There's some people who are very disappointed. Okay, this is what I'm going to work with next week. You see the elephant going down the side? You can see it's a nice big piece of material. It's nice, it's soft, it's long enough for you to wrap it and to do a lot of different things, make a nice big bow on it. And it goes on and on and on.
That is
That's,
fabulous.
then that's all it is. And I'm gonna work with this next week for sure.
Cynthia's in the virtual building. Hey, Raw Talkers.
Let's
Yes,
go all
girl.
talkers. Cynthia been down with us like two flat tires.
Yeah, and she just,
Yeah, so it's showing.
her and
Yeah,
Sean,
definitely. Yeah,
they ain't nothing but the truth.
that's
She says,
right.
don't you just love it? Cynthia says she loves it.
Thank
Loves it.
you. I don't think the colors look as vibrant as they look to me here in the mirror because this is a bold yellow. It's a bold gold. What it's looking kind of it's camouflage and a bold gold, and then I have the reds and the greens, and then in the other piece coming up in there and through there. But I think you've seen this print before. You know what color yellow and green I'm talking about.
Yes.
But it kind of looked brownish to me. Look like a lot of browns and blacks in there, but that's okay.
Yes. Yeah. But you can still tell that it's gold.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You can tell. It's all good. Mm-hmm. Cynthia says you look gorgeous.
Oh, thank you, girlfriend Cynthia.
Ain't she sweet? Sean asked a question of you, girlfriend Peggy. He says, do you enjoy thrift stores? Oh, he don't even know.
Honey, do I? Oh, yes. I have a lot of stores. I've been thrifting since tracing behind my grandmother since I was about 4 years old. I remember going to St. Vincent de Paul and Salvation Army and all those different things. And of course, as a child, I hated it. And I was like, my grandma taking us to look through all this rummage and junk and da da da. But now I love it. I love it to death. I decorate with different pieces and redo things over again for my home. And, I wear different outfits to match something I already have. So, yeah, I love the thrift store. I'm an advocate. I love the thrift store. Darren.
Darren's in the building.
He said I changed it from earlier today. I talked to him earlier today, so he saw me with it on. So he's telling me I changed it from earlier today.
Yes. And Cynthia says she loves them. We love them too. And Cynthia says she likes vintage shopping as well. But I'm telling you, Peggy has the patience to do that. I'll go in the thrift store. I'll go in the Goodwill and I'll just kind of look around. I like to look, but I'm not going to shop. Peggy shops and then she finds the best gems. She finds beautiful clothing and then she takes it home and does something even more spectacular with it than it was ever made for. Whether it's something for her home or for her personal wardrobe, she can do it, baby. She can do it. I don't have the patience for it. I come in, I walk around, girl, Peggy, I tell you, I'll go somewhere and sit down. I'd be like, you go on, girlfriend Peggy.
Everything is not for everybody.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm the same way in any store. It doesn't matter to me. Okay. I'm not a shopper. But Peggy will come back with a basket full of stuff, and she said, "Girlfriend, look, put this on right quick. See if this fits you." She said, "This look like you," And Cynthia says she loves the thrift shopping, whether it's a thrift store or Goodwill. She says she can stay there for hours and hours. Yes.
If you have any good spots in Tampa, I'm gonna have to come up there with her and we'll hook up and go hit a couple of them.
Yep. I know you'll be ready for that. Darren says you have a special kind of talent, and she does. If you ever get the opportunity, the pleasure of an invite to her home, then you'll know, that she does have a special talent when it comes to shopping for those things and placing them just so, or doing all of that kind of good stuff. It's good. I told her I need to get her up here to Atlanta because I sit in there's a triangle of Goodwills around me. There's one right over there, one right over there, and one right over there. And they're just right there. And so I told her we have to go hit them up.
Yeah, I did get down there, a couple of years ago?
Yes, you did.
Came up and we hit a Goodwill. Yeah, and I found some good things up there. I found a nice set of dishes up there and one or two other things, and I still have them out today. I love them.
Yeah. You found some beautiful things for the kitchen. Cynthia says that she's still searching for a good spot in Tampa. You got to go to where the snooty people live. The
That's
ones
right,
who
on
give
this
away.
side of town. That's right. That's where all the good stuff is. Those are the real hidden treasures. This is what part of town you go to. Exactly.
Makes a big difference. It makes a big difference.
It does.
But yes, that's good.
It does.
That is good. So everybody had a good day today. Thanks, Raw Talkers, for being in the building. You know we love it so much when you show up on Wednesday night. Sean says Orlando has a Goodwill outlet store that sells clothing for $1.39 a pound. Get out of town.
No. Don't go there. Don't go there. That's nothing but garbage in there. You're not gonna really find nothing. You're not gonna find nothing good. And I went in there and looked around, and I wasn't in there but 10 minutes, and I knew it was a bunch of crap.
Oh, okay.
No hidden treasures. No.
None. No, because by that time they've all been picked over.
Working men looking for jeans, t-shirts to work in and stuff like that. Yeah, go there and get those type of work pants. Get some jeans and stuff like that. Wash them, send them in, put them in the cleaners, crease them up, make them look like something. You just need them to fit you properly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so men can get away with it, but for the ladies, I don't really think it's a whole lot of hidden treasures in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know from the expert.
Yes.
Because you're the expert.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're behind. I can see the delay.
Yeah. Darren says that you need to put your talent to work.
I do.
Yeah. We'll have
to work on that. For more than just myself.
Yes.
For more than just myself. Yeah. I have done some decorating, some interior decorating for a few people here in Point Siena. Allowed me to, come in and help them redo their living room or dining room or something like that. But like I say, most of the things that I do is mostly for myself. But I do probably need to branch out into staging homes and stuff like that because I do think I have a creative eye.
Yeah, you do.
Mm-hmm.
Most definitely. I don't know what's going on tonight. I know there's a little bit of a delay and this and that and the other, but we always push through. No matter what, we push through. And so tonight is a different kind of topic. And it's a topic, primarily, I guess, for the ladies, but we certainly would like to hear the opinion of the men who are in the building with us tonight. Of
course, definitely.
What they would, I don't know, what they would like if they were a woman, or what they think, most women would go after. But the topic for tonight is that you have to choose one of the three. Would you want to be single and content, right, a happy side chick? Oh, when it comes to the men, would you like to be a happy side piece? Let's not act like women don't have a side piece.
Right.
So would you like to be single and content, be a happy side piece, or be a sad spouse, a sad wife, or a sad husband?
Right.
Those are your three choices.
And you have to choose which would you prefer?
I don't know. Now, which would I prefer? I think at my age, I would have to say happy, single and content. Oh, Cynthia says she's a happy wife. Cynthia, you're special.
You're a happy wife. Yes, we're going to leave it like that. You're a happy wife, but we don't know that there's a happier side piece out there somewhere either, but we're going to assume it's not.
Yeah. Look, a happy side piece person just showed up. What's up, Jane Evans? Shout out to you. Jane said she chooses happy side piece. Hello. Hey.
Represent, girlfriend. Represent.
Because, really, A happy side piece is really a person who is single and content.
Right.
You think about it. That person is single and they're content with being a side piece.
Right. They're content with having a man that belongs to somebody else primarily, whether it's through marriage or live-in relationship, or just has a woman out there or a man out there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's kind of like the best of both worlds in a sense.
Yes, it is. I'll take that. I'll have number 1 and number 2 combo to go, please.
Okay.
Cynthia says that she has boundaries and there's no side piece for her. One man is enough. And I would expect that from a woman who takes her vows seriously and who is in a happy marriage. But if you've ever been in a situation where that was not the case, then you understand that some people might choose something else. Mm-hmm. Sean says you can actually be in a relationship and be a side piece. That's true too.
Yeah. It's so many flips and flops, ways that we can flip and flop this thing and toss it around.
That's right. You could be in a Well, now would you be? Mm-hmm.
She could be a sad wife and a happy side piece at the same time.
How about that?
Mm-hmm.
I've been there.
Her own thing going on. After she found out what was going on, she decided to get her a side piece and get a little happiness as well. So yeah, we could flip this thing all day, every day.
It is. There's no end to the way it can go. Get Diva, Destiny, Diva in the building. Hey Diva, girl, we miss you.
One of the original divas.
One of the original Destiny Divas. Hey, baby. She says she picked single and content. I know that's right.
Okay. All right.
Yes. You can shop around. Cynthia says she takes herself seriously before she can take a vow seriously. And I feel you, Cynthia. Yeah. Hey, Gail. Hey, baby. Thanks for joining us. That is so sweet.
Yes.
Cynthia said most unhappy wives do have a side piece. Yeah, they do. They do.
Eventually, they get hip.
Well, yeah.
Once they get out of the dark and stop being naive.
Mm-hmm. Or they choose to be happy and single and, single and content. And that means they just get out of that relationship altogether. Right. I know some people who are that way. They would say, listen, if this is not working and you're not happy and I'm not happy, it's better that we dissolve the relationship and I can go on to be a happy wife to someone instead of a sad wife with a side piece, or a sad wife who is a side piece. Because when your mate is philandering around, there's no way as a wife you can be happy for real, you know. But that single and content and a happy side piece, I didn't think about it before tonight, but they go pretty good together.
Yeah.
They work out good together. So let me see what Cynthia said. Yeah, you have to make your own happiness. You have to make your own happiness. Yes. Mm-hmm.
I agree with that.
A slide piece. Yes, happiness comes only from the individual. You do have to do that yourself. Yeah, and so now we know what you would choose, but Peggy had something else on her mind too that she wanted to ask. We were talking about another question that you had today about why women do certain things.
Yeah, I'm involved in how they have the Facebook groups and about put a ring on it.
That's the TV show you like to watch.
TV shows, reality shows that I love to follow. I'm always chatting in the group. I'm a part of the groups. I'm always writing a 6 paragraph long comment.
It's like War and Peace. Peggy writes a whole chapter from a Bible on Facebook.
Right. So, I'm the one that's going in on the ladies because, the one particular lady on Love and Marriage Huntsville, if anybody's familiar with that show, Mel divorced her husband, and she decided that she wanted to start a singing career. And all I can see coming across the board is how she can sing, and she need to stick to business. And they don't like her, and she don't look good in that outfit. And why is she dancing in front of the camera doing the electric slide? And it's just so much negativity on this woman. She's a single mother of 4 children now, and it's like, what happened to sisterhood? I mean, even though we see people and they may not be perfect, and nobody is perfect. So how are we so flip at the mouth and so free to just throw that negativity out there, knowing that the person is going to, see those comments, and those comments will have leave a mark in her head or in her heart, because some of those comments are very harsh and rude and mean and hateful. And I'm saying, yeah, but can't we? I don't understand. Like I say, you reap what you sow.
Yes.
You sow seeds of blessings and goodness. I believe that's what you're going to reap back in return. Mm-hmm. So I feel like the women that are so hard on her and that's so negative and Debbie Downers and just seem like they just quote unquote haters, it's something more going on with them than it is with Mel. With the person who they're saying is ugly, or that don't look good on her, or she this and she that. And I know people got a right to criticize and say whatever the hell it is they want to say. Of course, it's freedom of speech. You can say whatever you like. But like I said, I feel like when it comes to other women, we should most certainly, and especially on Facebook and what other platforms we should most certainly be uplifting each other and helping women straighten their crown and get things together and say it in a more loving kind of way. You can say, well, girlfriend, I know, you like your hair that way, but you know what? I really like it when you wear it up. I really like it when you wear it curly or bobbed or something. You can find different ways to tell a person that you're not really feeling what they got going on.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know what I don't like about what they said about her is, telling her to stay in her lane. And who made the rule? You can explore, you can expand, you can create. You don't have to be the same person your entire life. You don't have to do the same career. You don't have to do the same thing all the time. If you have a desire to explore and to try something else, who's to say that you shouldn't do that?
Exactly. And yes, of course. And then they want to compare it to Beyonce. Oh, she ain't no Beyonce and this, that. And listen, Beyonce been doing what she been doing for a long time. She have a lot of help. She have professional makeup artists. She have her mother styling her clothes. She got bands behind her. She got money behind her. This young woman is just getting started in the singing business. So, of course, you can't expect her to come out there. And like I say, I thought she held her own very well with no music and walking. She sounded good to me. And then when I heard her on the actual song, she sounded fabulous to me. So everybody's ears is not going to hear the same thing, first of all.
Right.
You're not going to hear something that sounds good to you, not going to sound good to me. Something that look good to you may not look good to me. But again, I say, let's uplift each other, queens. Let's
Most
choose
definitely.
power. You know what I'm saying?
Cynthia says that we must validate ourselves and it takes work to get there. We should always be kind to other women. And I just don't get it when Black people, go after each other and so cutthroat, and vicious towards one another, as if we don't have enough going on in the world, enough hate against us as a people, than to have self-hate and help hate within our race. It makes it very sad.
Exactly. So like I said, I will just say, hey, let's before we can look at each other's other people flaws and call them out on them. Let's work on our own flaws, because we all have things about ourselves we don't like. We all have bad hair days or a bad work day when we don't put ourselves together just perfectly. You know, our shoes may not be quite on point or whatever the case may be. Give people a break. I mean, come on. It's better things in life to talk about than always being negative towards other people.
Most definitely. Cynthia
Constantly,
says,
all the time.
yes,
Constantly. It's just very
yes,
ugly. It just shows up ugly as a reflection in the mirror when you spew out, negativity and stuff like that on other people. It's not a good look.
it's not a good look.
Mm-mm.
Cynthia says that she practices uplifting her sisters. It's true that if you don't have something kind to say, shut up,
Right. Don't say nothing at all.
hush, hush.
Exactly.
I
I always address, and people might want to think that that's not me, but I always address my sisters as beautiful queens. Hey, beautiful, or gorgeous, or queen, beautiful, or whatever it is, and that's just natural, and I really mean it from my heart. I do feel that it's something beautiful in each and every woman that's out there. It's something about her that is beautiful and that's just unique and special. And let's bring that out of each other. Why not?
exactly. Exactly. And lift each other up. I was watching a young lady who gives romance advice on TikTok, and
Hmm.
she was doing a live, and she told the story of somebody. And I mean, the vicious comments just started coming. Oh, she was stupid. Oh, I would never. And people always talk about how they would never do something in a situation, and they've been in worse situations and done worse. But when your
Yes.
situation comes up, all of a
Mhm.
sudden, oh, I would never do that. That could never happen to me because I would do this and that and the other. Liar,
Liars.
liar, pants on fire.
Liars.
So,
Yes.
so what she did, because this was her live, this was her platform. She said, "Hey, listen." She said, "Stop that right now. And you give this sister some love. I want to see some hearts in this chat. I want to see you say something positive to her. I want you to tell her something that's going to uplift her, give her
Right.
some insight, encourage her to
Right.
make a change and do something different and do better. You know, where the hell y'all coming off at just digging in somebody, which people can do on social media because there's no get back. See, nobody is in your face. You can type anything you want and nobody really sees you or know. They really don't know who you are.
Right.
You know, so you can come
Right.
with your foolishness and
Hmm.
nonsense and do it behind the cloak of social media. You
Yep.
know, but truth be told, quiet as it's kept, a lot of them people ain't worth 2 cents with a hole in it.
Right. The ones who saying why is she doing the electric slide probably can't even do the electric slide.
Can't even do it. And we do the electric slide all the time. The electric slide is 100 years old, but
And it's good exercise. It's leg movement. It's movement. She was in exercise gear. She was exercising in her garage. I thought it was very appropriate. She wasn't twerking. She wasn't, bending over and backing that thing up. She wasn't doing any gyrating. She was just being her own little white girl self. I call her a little white girl because she kind of danced, like a white girl. But she was cute. She was cute with it, and she was doing her thing, having a good time. Who says that you can't exercise and do the electric slide in your garage? Are you
and where do they get
serious?
off criticizing that?
She could do the stanky leg. She could do the electric slide. She can do the boogaloo. She could do whatever it is she want to do in her garage on her live.
Anything she wants to do, and people do it all the time. And
Exactly.
and and you need to know how to do the electric slide, so when they play the song, you can get up and
You can
dance
get
with
up there and
everybody.
do it too.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's unifying. I love me the electric slide, the wobble, the Chinese checkers,
Right.
the
All those line
biker
dances.
shuffle. You name the line dance, I'm ready to do it. Um, Cynthia says that some people get upset because that person is experiencing joy.
Yes. Yes. They can't stand to see a sister moving on. She dropped that husband, that cheating husband. She got sick of him. She dumped him, and she got her a fabulous home. Her and those kids living life. They having fun. She doing her thing. She's opening up for different artists. She's just having a ball. What is the problem? Why are you ladies hating so deeply? I mean, what's up?
So she is single and content.
Mm-hmm.
She got tired of being a sad wife.
Mm-hmm. The husband went
And
out
she
and
moved
cheated and
on
got
with
the
her
side
life.
piece pregnant, and she
Hmm?
left him. Said he went out and cheated after cheating for many years, got the side piece pregnant, and she decided to divorce him, and she left him and moved on with her life. And they just ripping her apart from the top of her head down to the bottom of her feet, honey. They letting her have it.
And you know what's funny about that is if she would have stayed and put up with it, they
would
would
tore
have
down.
criticized her equally as bad.
That's bad.
They would have said,
That's
"You're
bad.
so stupid. I would
Yep.
never do that. If
Yes.
he cheated on me and had a baby, I would be gone in a heartbeat."
Yes.
Liar!
To that I said, you know what? I said, some of you have men that have cheated with your sister, your mama, your co-workers, your cousin, your best friends. And guess what? It's 7, 8, 10 years later, and you still with that no good unmarried man. So just stop it. Just stop it.
And hush. Cynthia says criticism reflects the individual's issues.
Right. That's what I said. We got issues.
They got issues. And what happened with this woman? She began to recognize her worth.
Mm-hmm.
And the moment anybody does that, everything changes. Everything shifts. You know,
Yes.
the minute you understand your worth, everything changes.
Exactly.
And it's a good thing.
And another thing we talked about at one point too, girlfriend, it is I said to you, I don't understand how it is, because I went through I was married for 12 years. So I was with my husband for 14, married for 12. And when I decided it was breakup time, it was time to go. I partied, I rejoiced, I was happy, I was excited about starting a new chapter in my life with my 2 small kids. I moved on and got a different place to live until the divorce was final, and I moved on. Why, I know everybody love and they love hard, but why are these women sobbing and crying and so depressed and so hurt and so torn down and dragged down about the fact of divorcing and moving on from a no good person who battered and abused them and cheated on them and probably did who knows what? Is, you know what I'm saying? Why are they so content and not looking at that divorce as a new start? You know, as a refreshing, as a cut all that other negativity off and out, and let me just start this thing all over with myself and take some different paths in life and embracing it. And I know everybody can't, and everybody's not going to go through everything the same, but it's just terrible to see when they so hurt and so tore down and so, upset about their husband cheating.
Because it's a really sad, painful thing. And it is. It makes you feel you feel betrayed.
You go through a lot. I'm not saying that you cannot mourn, you cannot grieve it, you cannot have those feelings of hurt. But what I'm saying is you can't stay in it and lay in it. You can't lay in it. You got to get your mindset right and say, okay, I've had my good cry. It's time for me to get my big girl panties on and let's get out here in this world and let's do what I got to do for my kids and let's keep it moving.
Yeah.
Because you can't join hands with your future if you're still holding and looking back to that. I had to learn that.
Yes.
In a relationship, not with that husband, because I haven't looked back since, and it's been about 16 years since we've been divorced. So I ain't looking back and not going back. So, but what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that you can't have a difficult time in the beginning, but for going on for months and months and a year later and 2 years later, you still crying over the man? That's too much.
Oh yeah, that's a little bit too long. That's a little bit too long. A couple of years later, a few months, okay, but years. Rhea Ria is
Ooh,
in the building. Hi, Ria. She said, Ria Clark says
Maria.
hello, y'all. One of
Yes.
our Raw Talkers in the building. Jane Evans, always on point. It's the status quo.
Hey, Jane.
We
Beautiful.
know. We know, Jane. Cynthia says they have not recognized who they are. It's sad, which is why we as women must uplift each other.
And it's important. Even if you don't mean it, put on that united front. Because guess what? The men sticking together. They backing each other up. They holding each other up in their wrongness. Whether they're right or wrong in front of the woman, they're going to have their brothers back. They're going to make sure they lift them up and hold them up.
Yep. Cynthia says some of them are stuck, that they can't leave.
Yeah.
And that's sad. And I personally, I can identify with that. Because I had difficulty doing that, even though, maybe I should have. And so every time that I needed to leave and it was difficult for me to leave, something else happened that made him leave.
Mm.
The 2 times I was in that situation, and the last time was with a live-in boyfriend, and I had gone to a therapist because he had a tendency to have a violent temper.
Right.
He would fly off the handle.
Right.
And it was scary. It was frightening.
Bad. Yeah.
And you never knew what it was that was going to trigger this person, and it's always the straw. It's never a big thing. You don't ever see it coming. Right. It's not a big thing. It's the straw that breaks the camel's back. And then boom, that straw would go on, come from out of nowhere. And I was catching it. And she said to me, "You are a grown woman. You're smart. You're intelligent. You know what you need to do." Mm-hmm. She said, "There's only 2 choices: stay and put up with it, and at your risk, or get the hell out of there."
Right.
You need to get up, get out, and move on, because if this person changes from hitting inanimate objects, eventually you will be the object.
That's right.
And then what's going to happen to your life if this person hurts you? Because you have family members that will kill that person.
Right.
And then you'll be in a whole nother different situation.
That's
Cynthia says that some people find it easier to stay than to take the first step. And I can say that, I was one of those people. It was easier to stay. And I was, on the path of least resistance. Not to mention that when it was the marriage, and not the boyfriend situation, but the marriage, the sense of failure, the sense that somehow I failed myself, I failed in the marriage, was not appealing to me. Not to mention that I didn't want to lose my family. And so all of those things played a factor in the decision that I made at the time. I don't regret my decision. My decision worked out really good in the long run, but in the midst of it, I'm sure that it was confusing to some people why I would stay in a particular situation. But I am an only adopted child. I don't have any family. My family is, I think I have 2 cousins on my adopted mother's side who I have a relationship with. Other than that, nothing. And everybody else they're my children. So those are my immediate family. I didn't want to disconnect and lose my family, so I stayed put. And until it was time, until this time just ran out. Ria says that some people stay for the wrong reason, just to show, like for show, or they're just afraid to be alone. She says that she is at the point in her life where she refuses to be unhappy.
Yeah, exactly. Good for her. Absolutely.
And she's right, because unhappiness causes dis-ease.
Dis-ease, yes. Stress.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Cynthia got your back, Rhea Clark. Cynthia says, I set myself some boundaries. I refuse to tolerate less than I know that I am worth. Speak on it, girl.
Absolutely.
Speak on it tonight. Rhea says, I know that's right, Cynthia. Oh, yeah. Oh, you two are buddies now. They'll have their own show in the chat.
Raw talkers, you know, Rhea's a raw talker too. She get on here and talk real talk for real. Yeah.
Yes, she does.
Both
Yes,
of
she
Cynthia
does.
gonna keep it 100.
Cynthia, I guess, had a situation that she had to leave, and she says she never looked back, although she does have a comfortable friendship. And that's me. Listen, anybody I ever had any dealings with, I'm still friends with. I am the best of friends with my ex-husband. I love him dearly. I love him as much now as ever, maybe more than ever before. But we can't be husband and wife. You know, he is the father of my children, and I do anything for him. But
well, I don't know if I'll go that far, but my
it's different. You know,
the
your
father of my
situation is
kids
different
and
from
I
mine.
we're good friends. We talk, you know, almost every day. Sometimes we go weeks without talking, but we know we co-parent. You know, we talk to each other. He can always call me. He check on the kids, say what's happening. We talking grown kids now. You know what I'm saying? My kids are 29 and 30 years old, 2 grandbabies, but we still have a friendship. We still have a common bond. And I love him. I'm not in love with him and have no desire to ever get back with him. And I believe the same is so for him. So yeah, reconnecting. It's been a separation of. It's been a separation in a dividing of the husband and wife's ties. So why not reconnect in the ways that you need to?
Yes.
When you have children involved, you know, he's the father of both my kids. Why wouldn't I be involved? Why wouldn't I talk to him? Why wouldn't we be good friends? We're great friends. But he's not a threat to the next person.
No,
Right.
not at all. Not at all. And that's when you know you've matured, when you're mature enough to be reasonable and have a respectable relationship with someone. And that's what you want to teach your children too, that you don't have to burn every bridge. You know, I don't like what you're doing, or you don't like what I'm doing. We can agree to disagree and still be friends. That's right, Cynthia. Ain't no freaky deaky going on up in here with girlfriend Peggy and yours truly. We don't do no freaky deaky with the ex-husbands. That is not happening.
Not happening at all. It's not going on. I haven't even seen him in the last 8 years, so it can't be no freaky deaky stuff going
on. Well, I see mine all the time and talk to him too and go on vacation. Listen, we have a very unusual relationship that most people do not understand, and I don't care to explain it, and their understanding of it is not my problem. I understand it.
Right.
I understand it. That's the only person who needs to understand it.
That's
me
right.
and him. We get it. You know, and so we have a very unique bond, a very, very special relationship, and I am thankful for it. Cynthia says, although there's some intimate moments, the attraction could be there. Who's she talking about? Girlfriend Peggy.
You. She talk about you, girlfriend.
I don't have no intimate moments. What is she talking about? Sean say, ain't no way you got a 30-year-old child. Those are lies. He says you're lying.
Who don't have a 30-year-old child?
You.
Oh, me? Oh my goodness. I have a 20, soon to be 29 in December. She be 29 and a 30-year-old. Yes, I do.
Yes, she does. Rhea says that she believes that her breast cancer was not just... She says that she believes that her breast cancer was not just from it. It runs in the family. It can come from all of the hurt and pain that she kept hidden in her heart and mind. And then when she finally released it and let go of the pain, she believes that it was so toxic, it brought the disease. It came when I finally got in a happy, now she's finally in a happy, healthy relationship. And as a result, she was able to survive the breast cancer.
Right.
But all of that stress,
yes, and disease and uncomfort,
yep.
Yeah. Toxic. It's toxins building up in the body.
Jane says that her kids are straight and she's straight. All she needs is intermittent love. She's done with the 24/7. Jane said, you ain't got to be in my house all the time. I don't want to do your laundry. I'm not trying to have a hot meal on the table when you walk through the door. None of that. Baby, when you come in the door, I'm going to be clean. I'm going to be smooth. I'm going to be oiled down. I'm going to be rested. I'm going to look good. I'm going to be luscious. That's what you're going to receive when you come here, because I don't see you every day, so I have an opportunity to miss you. And so when you walk through the door, baby, it's on and popping.
Yes.
Jane, did I put words in your mouth? I think.
Oh, honey, did you? I know you was right on point.
That's it. That is
it. Yeah. And
Rhea says she don't believe it either. Rhea says she don't believe you. You ain't got no children that's 30.
Oh, that's what she said. She don't believe.
Yeah, she don't believe you either. I told you they have their own show going in there.
Okay.
They're doing their own thing. Cynthia says that intimate moments can be talking and making decisions concerning the young adults. The attraction can be there, but she won't go there. Because
we're not playing into none of the attractions, even though it may be something way down deep inside. That's where it's gonna stay. We not even, for me, I can't speak for you.
It's okay.
It's okay with me.
Hey, listen, this Wi-Fi tonight is not doing me right. Jane says that I was on point. She says I was on point for her. Thanks, Jane.
Yes.
Yeah, you want to, when you come in, baby, it's just going to be, it's all about the enjoyment of it. It's a stress-free situation. And when you're, when you got it where, you're straight and he's straight and you don't need him to do anything but deliver the mail, baby. You just need him to come in there with it. It's a good thing. Cynthia said that there's some men who redeem themselves. Well, they're going to have to redeem themselves with Jesus, because you can't redeem yourself with me.
For me. And I'm a firm believer and never say never, but I just really don't think that my heart, mind, body, soul, and spirit would lead me in that direction.
I don't think so either. Yes. I don't either. Well, I know mine wouldn't, because my ex is married, so I'm not doing. I am not going to go from being the wife to being the side piece. That crap is not happening. That is not going down. That's not what is going on. Get your mind right.
Yeah, and
not happening. Yes, you're right, Rhea. Old school saying. Grandma said, "Let sleeping dogs lie." Leave that alone. Don't stir that up over there. Don't wake it up.
Don't stir up the pot.
Well, Cynthia says if you were, she says if you were attracted before, you could be attracted again. And you know what? I know people who have married that, no, but they married somebody, got divorced, and then they remarried them.
Mm-hmm.
People do that too. I'm not doing that.
Right.
I'm not doing that. And I've been exercising my power. I spent the weekend in meditation on my birthday and thought about how, what I need to do and to take my power back. And I had to eliminate some people out of my life. I I had to do that because I realized that they did not value me.
Right.
Oh, you must be getting hot in there.
It's getting hot in here, girl. It's getting a little
Cynthia
hot.
to my, she keeping an open mind. Well, I'm gonna tell you, like my mama said, you can open your mind, but close your legs.
Oh, right? Yes.
Yes, Peggy is showing off her glam fan. And then she said, where's your glam fan? Listen, I did the Heart and Soul Music Festival in Apopka a couple of weekends ago. And a singer, Jane Eugene from the group Loose Ends, admired my fan. And I gave it to her as a gift. And she gave me one of her rings in exchange as a gift. It was a beautiful thing. And so Peggy said, where's your fan? I said, oh, Lord, where is it? Then I realized I had given it away.
Yes,
but I have more.
more.
I have more, but this glam fan is it, baby. It is all that. The glam fan is from JillionaireGirlsClub.com. You can go there and get yours. They come in pink and white and black. It is a beautiful portable fan that turn it off, Peggy, and push it back down so everybody can see what it looks like. It has 3 speeds. A low, medium, and high speed. You can turn off the fan and then put it back down in there. And see, look at it. It is so cute. It looks like a perfume bottle. And it's really nice, and that just slides up. It sits on your desk or you can hold it. It is very effective, and we just love our glam fans because we are glamorous. Yes. And it charges, it's a USB charge, so you don't have to buy batteries or anything like that for it. So get your glam fan today at JillionaireGirlsClub.com. Cynthia says she don't believe in returning to vomit, but some people do. Cynthia, I don't know what I'm going to do with you tonight, girl. You are on a roll tonight.
Okay. Always on the road. Yeah.
Definitely. Yes, she is. Well, you know, you can submit topics to us at Raw Talk Live at Gmail. It's Raw Talk 2021 at gmail.com. And we are also still wanting to showcase some singles. So if you're a single man or a single woman and you want to come on the show and let all the ladies or gentlemen know that you are available, let us see you, tell us what you're all about. We would welcome you as a guest on Raw Talk. You can email us at rawtalk2021 at gmail.com if you would like to be a guest. And on the singles and soulmate section segment of the show, we would just love to have you here. And if you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe, like, comment, share, and hit the notification bell.
Yes, please.
Please.
We're trying to grow our channel.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And we just love and appreciate all of the Raw Talkers for always coming in on Wednesday night and joining us. Your support means everything to us.
Yes.
Everything.
Yes.
So much. Definitely. And so next time I'm in Orlando, Peggy, you're going to have to demonstrate. You're going to have to demonstrate the head wrap. Y'all love Peggy's head wrap tonight. Isn't it just fabulous? Rhea, we enjoy you and love you too. And we're going to work on getting you on the show. We want everybody to see you and know about your book and your upcoming wine and conversation event that's going to be happening in Orlando at the end of the month of October. So definitely, Rhea, we're going to be reaching out and getting you on the show. You hear that, Raw Talkers? You'll get a chance to see Rhea. Yes. She says it's on October 30th. On October 30th, and they get it in on Wine and Conversation. So she has an extensive panel, and they're just going to have a good time. But we thank you. We thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate it greatly.
Yes, absolutely.
You have any final words you'd like to say, girlfriend Peggy?
No, just ladies, let's be kind to each other. Let's uplift and compliment and call each other beautiful and queen and lovely and precious and just all kind of loving
Yes.
names, pet names.
Lovey,
Yeah. Little
Snooker,
girl,
Pookie Poo,
what we call Vivian, Snooka Wooka Booka.
Snooker
I
Wooka
call
Booka
her
Looka.
Snooka Wooka. Yeah, all kind of crazy names, you
All
know.
kind of crazy names.
Yeah,
Lovey, beloved, all of that. Let's be,
princess,
yes, let's be kind to
whatever
one
it is.
another. Let's
Princess,
do that.
yes.
Yes. So next Wednesday night, 9 p.m., live on Facebook and Raw Talk. We thank you so much. We love you. Bye.